just nodded off for a moment there. I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
This sort of quiet.
I'll have to remember this place.
Oh dear. I'm falling asleep.
Talent's talent, whate'er it may be.
Minute now. No sense getting cold feet.
Perchance you've heard. The coronation, the sovereign, wounded in glory indeed. 'Tis a weight off my...
My sword arm. Such work. So tight. I'd kip just about anywhere.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Minute now.
Townspeople down by dusk.
My whiskers are looking a tad crooked.
how
look
lovely.
here.
I'll have to remember this place.
Am I shedding? Must be my complaint growing in.
Just how I like it.
Could have sworn I ought to attend. Always a fresh breeze blowing around.
What's to be done about this?
I stopped to take my mind off my troubles.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today. Mayhap I'll go on an adventure of my own. Sometimes this is the only place I can find
It was the
peace.
same day after day. Just how I like it.
What's to be done about it?
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area.
Well, scour all you like. You won't find
In here.
I've been here the whole time. Open up! Open this door right now. We're coming in.
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me. Come see me in my... I'll instruct my attendants to send you...
Time to go home and write down today's plans.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Everyone's busy with their own.
So much to do. Would that I had a helping hand. A fine spot to take my mind off my troubles.
It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Brandt will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure.
Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Here we are.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
I know not what to make of this.
We have arrived.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to do not forget that we work to serve the citizens.
Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure. Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I... Come back anytime.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. But it's clear this storytelling's got little to do with his wealth. So where's he get his coin, then? Makes a man wonder, it does. Could be he's involved in something untoward, eh?
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Always a pleasure.
Have we any gold left after that extravagance?
'Twas hardly a loss, if one considers the value of what we have gained.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain, should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
How might I be of service?
Living hard, but
This is a place to forget one's troubles.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
got to find out what this town needs. And so,
We're hunting for one day.
Bleeding amateurs. No respect for their skills.
Bones.
Look, which
no hurry to leave.
unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
Would that I ne'er had to leave. This is where I came from.
Lots to do. And precious little time.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
I'm going to go exploring.
You're always such fun to talk to.
More soil on me than an unwashed potato.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I can make no sense of this. I can make no sense of this. I must confess, I'm rather lost.
Do you perchance remember me? Well, I'm his maid. Tell no other soul of this. But the girl I had you fetch was none other than Sebastian's own twin sister, afeard of inviting yet the loss of her newborn child. I had hoped the sight of her would seem it was not to be.
show for it. Wish 'twere always not.
We have found a material.
Wish I'd been born a nobleman's son.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
Rejoice, my darling, for your Albert is returned.
Welcome home, dear.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only to come home to a wife for whose radiance I have no words. If there is a more fortunate fool in the city, I have yet to meet him.
Oh, you bold-faced flatterer. Oh, well met, sir.
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
Just be sure you mind your manners.
Must have taken a wrong turn. Have a look.
A few hours sleep ought to help order my thoughts. Can't remember the last time my pockets...
I ought to have a mouthful. Might want a dash of salt.
Only fools walk into peril unprepared.
Where to next?
I've got to think about what's been said.
Wish I'd been born a nobleman's son.
I'm in fine fettle today.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
I'm aching for a fight. Wish I'd been born a nobleman's son.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
This is no place.
What to make of this?
My bed sits, and I shan't resist.
Sets
What
my
the
feet
aches?
down dark
We've
paths
only
this
just
place.
begun.
Got to think about what's in season.
Got to crack a few skulls if you want to be top
A
top.
hard day's work. Not my kind of place, this.
I'd sooner be home.
I get the sense I oughtn't be here.
Life's been pretty kind to me, come to think of it.
Perhaps a stroll through town. See
Them
what I can
nobles
find.
do nothing but guzzle sweetmeats and ale. Oh, this won't do.
Must have
I'm in
taken a
no
wrong
fit
turn.
state to perform.
What to do?
I'm dead on my feet.
Suppose
My
I'd best
bed
be heading
is.
home.
And I shan't resist.
This job better be worth it. It's too bloody early. Only fools
Interested
walk into
in my
peril
wares?
unprepared. I'm off. Wish I'd been born a nobleman's son.
Suppose I'd best be heading home.
Wouldn't do
Go
to neglect
on,
proper
have a
nutrition.
look.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place.
All that fuss and
Must have
nary a
taken a
coin
wrong
to show for
turn.
it.
Interested in my wares?
Puts me in the mood for a song, it does.
Any loose wonder if there's any... Mind moving along? Got to keep my eyes on the flame. Come on, have a look. Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Now merely sit back and enjoy.
Interested in my wares?
I pity them.
Not my kind of...
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
Go on, have a look.
What makes
Ain't nothing but
performance
trouble
worth
lurking
watching?
Interested in my wares? Must have taken a wrong turn.
The hour's grown late. Hilda's going to have my hide.
I pity those content to live in business.
Must have taken a wrong turn. Look.
Go home and write down the Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Ah, Sir Arisen, I see. 'Twas under... You must, and thus, for the snow it pains me to...
Boots laced, belt strapped. I'm ready for patrol.
Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by. Now, where was I bound again?
Can't make a living if I get myself injured.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
At least here I can enjoy my own company. Take it easy today. I knew they're acting up.
By grin and bear it, I'll make it through.
I shall do as you say.
There's ought to be said. Peace.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
If 'twere up to me, I'd never leave.
Let's take it easy today.
Can't make a living if I get myself injured.
Each day is harder to bear than the last.
If I grin and bear it, I'll make it through.
Any loose coin about? Enough to make me rich?
Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
I quite like it here.
Suppose I'd best get to work.
What should I get up to today?
Understood. I will await you here, Arisen.
Such quietude is a blessing.
There's naught I love more than a saucy rumour.
Got to sleep and dust before I think of supper.
It gladdens the heart to see so many smiles.
Time for an early supper.
Always another errand to see to.
A mug of ale is
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
Well
care I have is how to spend the day.
This is quite a quandary.
Press on. There's much need doing. The monster's really scary. I've never seen one.
Always fight hardest when I'm backed into a corner.
Might as well hang out. I'm no rush.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Quite the predicament.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Nice place this. I'm in no hurry to leave. Sometimes it's the only place I can find peace.
Can I shed it? Must be my water coat growing in.
Off wandering about again, I see. Why are you so adverse to doing honest work?
You would ask the proud sire of House Berkeley to move crates? To scribble in ledgers? Preposterous!
Albert, cease sense. That pride of yours has already ruined you once before. Do you mean to let it do so again? I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? You mean to tell me that Albert has been playing the part of a beggar? That man who would sooner starve to death than lift a finger in the pursuit of honest labor? If this is a jest, it is in very poor taste. All the same, I shall test the truth of your accusation, and who better to make it plain for us than Albert himself? I will place these clothes somewhere about the house. If he has aught to hide, his reaction when he finds them will doubtless be very telling. You may visit us again in a few days' time. Fear not. I have no intention of causing a fuss.
Aye? What do you want?
By your command, Arisen.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see.
Such quietude is a blessing. Will someone do aught about this?
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
You!
Suppose I'd best run along. I could use a bit of peace and quiet.
Coins no good. Only through prayer can I burn my devotion.
This place is
Me? For hang about. Someone's so tired. My body's not forgiving me for last night's
I wish I could go on an adventure. I could almost nod on to where I stand.
Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here.
Wonderful.
Welcome.
There's no shame in
Lots to be taken care of before the day's done.
Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure. Welcome.
There's naught I love more than a saucy rumour.
Welcome.
To press on. There's much needs to be
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
To market I go.
Know you of any places for a stolen hour of respite?
I shall have Albert himself verify your accusation. If he has aught to hide, I expect his reaction to seeing those garments will be very telling. You may visit us again in a few days' time. Fear not. I have no intention of causing a fuss.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
But not
Sometimes I wonder We must rest, though the sun is still up. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the
Head to Rome, force goes away.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Ah, good to see you. Those garments you gave me had a marked effect. Albert set off to work the moment he saw them, and he's been working steadily ever since. I ne'er thought I'd see the day. To be frank, I've not the slightest interest in the man, but he can surely benefit this city much more by performing an honest duty than by begging on the streets. In short, you've done us all a service. Pray, allow me to show my appreciation.
Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? This outcome was unknown to me. I had not thought it possible.
It is not what I expected.
The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp and set out again later.